Life in the Colonies Readings, number 3, Life in the Cities. In 1750, one colonist out of 20 lived in a city. Compared to the quiet farm life, cities were exciting places. The heart of the city was the waterfront. There, ships brought news from England, as well as eagerly awaited items such as paint, carpets, furniture, and books. Just beyond the docks, a marketplace bustled with fishers selling their catch and farmers selling fresh eggs, milk, and cheese. Close by were taverns where food and drink were served. People gathered there to exchange gossip and news from other colonies. The nearby streets were lined with shops. Sparks flew from the blacksmith's block as he hammered iron into tools. Shoemakers, clockmakers, silversmiths, tailors, and other craftspeople turned out goods based on the latest designs from England. There were barbers to cut colonists' hair and wig makers to make it look long again. Cities were noisy, smelly places. Church bells rang out several times a day. Carts clattered loudly over streets paved with round cobblestones. The air was filled with the stench of rotting garbage and open sewers, but the colonists were used to it. Animals ran loose in the street. During hot weather, clouds of flies and mosquitoes swarmed about. City homes were close together on winding streets. Most were built of wood with thatched roofs, like the houses the colonists had left behind in Europe. Their windows were small because glass was costly. For lighting, colonists used torches made of pine that burned brightly when they were wedged between hearthstones in the fireplace. Colonists also burned grease in metal containers called Betty lamps and made candles scented with bayberries. With torches and candles lighting homes, fire was a constant danger. Colonists kept fire buckets hanging by their front doors. When a fire broke out, the whole town helped to put it out. Grabbing their buckets, colonists formed a double line from the fire to a river, pond, or well. They passed the buckets full of water from hand to hand up one line to the fire. Then the empty buckets went back down the opposite line to be refilled.